G4TV continues to be the laughingstock of the YouTube gaming community. So I'm sure many of you have heard this by now, so I'll just go over this pretty briefly and then get into the stuff that I really want to talk about, right? So for those of you that don't know, this used to be the XPlay channel. It is now the G4TV channel. And now the G4TV channel is the XPlay channel. They did a little bit of a do-si-do. Now, people think this could be because since the bigger channel, right, the one that used to be G4TV, where they used to put all the mix of G4TV shows on, they might not be in the recommended anymore, right? Their viewership was a little inconsistent with a lot of the videos, and it probably led to their videos not really being recommended anymore. A lot of the views for the channel for a channel of this size, I mean, I think they had about 500,000 subscribers, or at least very close to 500,000 subscribers. Of course, after the whole debacle with Frosk, going on her little meltdown rant, that caused them to lose subscribers on their G4TV channel. Not very many, I think, on their XPlay channel, but for sure on the G4TV channel, because, no better way than to divide an audience than to sit there and call half of them ists and phobes and things like that, right? So they did a little bit of a do-si-do, and it's speculated that that's maybe why by some people, that it's because this channel, as big as it is just not in recommendeds anymore. That could be what's hurting the viewership. I don't know. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe they just wanted to start fresh. I don't know. Maybe XPlay is the bigger show for them, and that's why they moved the content of this channel. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, as you can see, the views are still pretty inconsistent. To me, they're hanging on by a thread. I think it's pretty safe to say at this point that G4TV is a shell of what it used to be, and I don't think they're going to be recapturing that glory that they thought they were going to be when they relaunched, or when they announced their relaunch. So, but maybe that's why. Maybe they are switching the channels because maybe this one hasn't, the videos for this one maybe they have a better chance of being recommended and things like that. So they've also got several other channels. As you can see, they got the Attack of the Show channel. This one, of course, also has some pretty inconsistent viewership on it, but it's something that's across all their channels, it seems like. This is their G4TV eSports channel. Same thing, as you can see with the viewership, pretty inconsistent. Like this, like you see this 82,000 views. This one's only got 2,000. So it's a problem across all their channels that they've had for quite some time now. So this is an article from popculture.com. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below for those of you that want to read it. I won't read the entire thing, just go over a little bit here because this is interesting stuff, right? It says here, as is often the case in television, another promising show has been canceled after just one season. As G4TV continues to figure out its long-term strategy for covering esports, it has decided to cancel the weekly live show Boosted. And for those of you that don't know what Boosted is, I'll show you in just a moment. But it says here, Boosted featured host Indiana, Froskurinn Black, the one who went on that rant on XPlay, remember? The epic rant that went viral that didn't help G4TV in the slightest. It says, what is this? Avili May and Alex Goldenboy Mendez as one of the 6 shows G4 used to relaunch the network, alongside XPlay, Attack of the Show Vibe Check, Attack of the Show The Loop, and Dungeons & Dragons Presents Invitation to Party. Boosted aired a total of 15 episodes, all of which are available to watch on YouTube. Like the other G4 shows, Boosted aired live on Twitch and YouTube. Edited versions were later aired to G4's cable channel, as well as G4 Select. The network's just launched Pluto TV channel. G4 has been fine-tuning this strategy since its soft launch in late 2020, and more changes came this week. Boosted's cancellation came bundled with a series of tweaks to the network's YouTube strategy, which includes the G4TV eSports channel. We will now be saying TTFN to the beloved Boosted and welcoming even more esports content to the G4TV esports channel, the announcement read. We're taking note of your feedback, like when you say that you want more basement streams and gameplay, so you're getting big tournaments every month, like March 7th Smash Invitational, more of our hosts and the games they love, more original esports sketches, more partnered content like Facebook, and more than a few co-streaming surprises. Brian Terwilliger, SVP Programming, Creative Development, creative strategy and development and talent at G4, later confirmed Boosted's cancellation in the G4 Discord community, noting that the then unaired March 9 episode would be the last, and the creative team behind and in front of the camera is still here, cooking up new ideas, projects, and partnerships. The March 9 episode served as the best of clip episode with a mix of new segments where the host staged a Boosted episode set 10 years in the future. And this is one of the hosts, I believe, Golden Boy, tweeting about it. Golden Boy spoke out on the cancellation via Twitter video and assured fans that this was not a doom and gloom situation. Well, let's look at the video, because if they're just going to quote what he said in the video.
Hey everybody, GB here. Just wanted to put out a quick video real fast talking about the news regarding Boosted being sunsetted. I know it may come as a surprise to a lot of you because, you know, honestly, it kind of just came out of the blue, but the team is actually very excited about where we go from here.
I mean, I think conventional wisdom would have shown that given what happened, almost the backlash after Frost's rant, I think, you know, most people would have assumed that, especially once seeing that, you know, subscribers were dropping, the whole accusations of potential view botting, because I believe one of the hosts of Attack of the Show back in the day was accused of doing view botting, and the inconsistency of some of the numbers have led people to speculate that they are also view botting, that G4 could be potentially view botting. I don't know if they are. I can't say that. As a matter of fact, that's just speculation. That's just stuff that, you know, that's rumor as far as we know, but that's what people are attributing that to. So
Boosted was an incredibly challenging show to make each and every week. Our team was very capable and worked incredibly hard and diligently to produce this show every single week and make it fun and entertaining. So firstly, I want to give a huge shout out to our team behind the scenes. Lindsay, Luke, Perry, Liam, Shauna, Paul, as well as Trey, you know, the man pulling the strings behind the scenes. But, you know, we have a great team, and I'm very grateful to be able to work with them every single week, and they mean a lot to me. Also want to thank Froskurinn and Avali for being two of the most amazing people that I've ever worked with, and I love them very much, and I'm grateful that they came into my life through this incredible experience.
Are you grateful for the fact that potentially one of the reasons why your show got canceled was because she was one of your co-hosts?
I want to just touch base real fast on like the future and where things are. And I think that, you know, with Boosted being sunsetted, it's going to give us an opportunity to really flex our creative muscles, try some new things out. There are going to be tournaments, as you saw yesterday with the Smash tournament. And I would say overall it's a net positive, and everyone's feeling very optimistic about where we go from here. I'm not going to act like it'll be perfect, obviously. You know, there's going to be a lot of ideas.
Okay, I think I've seen enough. Look, no disrespect to this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him. You know, good for him for keeping a positive outlook on things, but it sounds like a lot of denial to me. But that's just my opinion. I mean, like I said, no hate towards this guy. Don't know him. But look, when you look at the numbers, right, and this is the G4 TV eSports channel, you can see these are the episodes of Boosted. Their numbers were pretty abysmal as it was, right? Not too good, not too great, not enough to warrant it continuing. See, look at this right here, 2,000, right here, 2,000, you know, 5,000. For again, across however many channels they have, you know, them having this network, you know, their reach isn't all that great. And you see Frosk here. Look at this. This is an episode that they had Xavier Woods in, and it only did 1.1k views. You know what I mean? WWE's Xavier Woods, and it didn't do all that great. So it's not surprising to me, and there's probably going to be more cancellations on the way in regards to shows and programming. I'd be really surprised if G4 TV lasts another year or two. It seems like they're more than likely hemorrhaging money more than anything else, but that's what it looks like from the outside looking in. Who knows? Maybe they could turn the corner. Maybe they could bounce back, but I don't think so. I mean, when you see the YouTube landscape right now, there's so many people that are doing what G4 TV has done in the past, and they're doing it better, and sometimes with even better quality, much more information. So the idea that, you know, what G4 was trying to do was obviously they were trying to recapture their glory days by banking on nostalgia. But the thing is, it's not good. You know, they started off pretty rough. The whole drawing the line in the sand between fans, you know, kind of generalizing, calling them things, dividing them wasn't the best strategy, wasn't a good look for them. And like I said, it's the quality of their content. I think this kind of speaks for itself too. I think that I don't think people care for these. I don't think it just has to do with Frosk. I think probably the format is something that people just don't care about. So this is the issue that we're seeing now. I mean, I think we have to face the reality. People, by and large, they just don't care about G4TV anymore, unless they're doing something that is really kind of capturing the olden days. And by that, I mean this. So this is yet another channel that's affiliated with G4TV. It's called The Austin Show. I guess it's some kind of game show. I don't know much about this, but you see that the subscriber count on this channel is about, a little over 1,000, right? It's a G4 affiliated. And the viewership is what you would, some of the viewership is better than what you would expect for a channel of this size. Obviously, getting that G4 rub, it seems to be doing better than a lot of the other G4 channels, even though it's only got a few uploads on it, right? But you see here, a lot of that has to do, right? You have 5,000 views here is because they had XQC, people like Hassan on there. That got him 5,000. But you see, this also has inconsistent viewership as well, right? One episode good, then one episode does 500. You have this one that did 5,000. This one did about a little over 600, close to 700, I should say. And so it just kind of flip-flops, right? And then you have this one, right, that goes and does 26K views, right? Highest on this channel. Not bad, right? But why is that, right? Let's take a look and see. So this is the video. Could it be because he had some VTubers on? Maybe that's why. Let's see. Right, maybe that brought out the weebs to watch this, pool, right?
This inflatable pool.
What's going on here?
Let's see. Filled with balls. That's
okay.
Right, it's filled with balls.
That's starting to sound like old G4 TV, right? Like it's an old Attack of the Show. Like,
say here that the pool is suitable for children and adults, and everyone else. That's right. Let's take a look at the pool to get a better look at it here. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
So was it the ball pit that brought people to watch? What's going on?
Oh my God.
Now I see.
Oh my God.
Amaranth. I see. I see. No wonder this video's got so many views. No wonder. But hey, whoa. Hold on a second. Wait a second. I thought this wasn't allowed on G4 TV anymore. That women they don't exist to be easy on the eyes. They don't exist to be eye candy, right? I thought this was frowned upon. Like, you don't need to do this anymore, right? At least according to Frosk, right? That was the whole point of her rant. So this seems a little hypocritical, right? To have something like this where you're sexualizing a woman here, where you're using her, you're objectifying her, just to get views. But hey, I guess, look, do what you got to do. If this is how you're going to recapture the glory days, right, by doing stuff like this, look, hey, do what you got to do. I mean, no hate for that. But it seems interesting that this is what they might resort to, right? Going back to this stuff, right? Which, hey, look, I think by and large, a lot of people probably wouldn't mind that. That then it would really feel like G4 TV, right? If they did some of this stuff. But yeah, I thought Frosk was not okay with this. I wonder what she has to say about it. Let's go to her Twitter. Surely she had something to say about this, right? No, it doesn't look like she did, from what I'm seeing. It doesn't look like she had anything to say about it. Let's see. When did this... Well, actually, let's be fair. When did this... March 10th. Okay, so let's see. Did she have anything to say on March 10th? March 10th. I don't see her talking about it, but I do see her doing what she normally was doing before she deleted all her tweets, right? And that's responding to trolls, right? And complaining about people criticizing her reviews, right? Seems like she's going back to that, right? March 9th. Okay, wow. So she had nothing to say about that being uploaded. That's interesting. It's pretty interesting. She had silence. Complete silence from Frosk. And she's still with G4. Because remember, that's what we heard from Golden Boy. So, but no, what is she doing, right? She's responding to people like this. Also, if you think feminist is insult, you're probably an asshole. So she's still responding to people on Twitter, clapping back. Right? This was pretty funny. You're still employed? Right? But yeah, this is what she's doing, right? And worrying about YouTube comments. YouTube comments thinking I've never touched a racing game because we gave GT7 a 3 out of 5 when I reviewed FH and was the host of Nitro Nights, a show dedicated to Sim Racing Weekly. As Peak XC, GT7 is fine. If you're a GT fan, have fun. If you've never played it before, it's just fine. Okay, well then just leave it at that. But yeah, I'm surprised that she had nothing to say about this. Oh, but wait, it seems like she had something to say about Boosted getting canceled. So it says, the team behind Boosted are all exceptionally honorable and talented, and that's the greatest compliment I can really give. I have what I consider normal, exceptionally low threshold for bullshit, abusive work conditions, egos, or bigotry, and the industry is rife with promoting preds. Really? Always the opportunist, right? She shoehorns that into a thank you, right? Her saying she was thankful to work with these people, she shoehorns in a claim that she obviously is not going to substantiate with any kind of evidence, right? It's just, I'm just saying it. Thankfully, I didn't have to deal with that, though, right? Thankfully, everyone in our esports team are actually just respectable, endemic industry professionals. Yeah, thankfully, she didn't have to work with people that are like that, right? And for a company that is abusive, right? So there's that. Interesting, G4. Because didn't also, who was it? Blair Herder. That's right. Blair Herder from XPlay, he approved of what Frost said. He said, hey, look, if you don't like what she has to say, we're not for you. So I think G4, you all need to make up your mind in what it is that you want moving forward here. But who knows? Hey, look, maybe you've tapped into something, right? Maybe you've tapped into the past a little bit here, invoked a little bit of the past by doing stuff like this, right? You see here, Amaranth also appeared in an episode of Attack on the Show, and you can see the difference in the viewership here, right? Again, inconsistent views. Amaranth appears, 33K views. This one did 22K views. Wonder why? Who knows? Maybe, I know they had Xavier Woods on this episode too, but as we've seen, Xavier Woods doesn't necessarily mean views for G4TV. And again, that's no disrespect to Xavier Woods, because look at this, 3.8. Xavier Woods was here. So who knows what happened in this episode to get a 22K views, but this right here speaks for itself, right? Amaranth there, all of a sudden, huge boost in numbers. So be interesting to see what happens moving forward, right? With G4TV. I wonder if Amaranth is going to be doing more guest spots. Maybe she can save G4TV. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below, though. Until next time, y'all know how it goes. The hunt continues.